everyone. It's Jill from Valentine in the Morning, going through some highlights from the Val Show Sideshow podcast, which you can find on the free iHeartRadio app or wherever you listen to podcasts. Recently, we uncovered a longtime grudge held by producer Valerie, and it has to do with producer Brian.
Louis Tomlinson came in and did an interview with you guys.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was helping out doing like camera stuff.
Okay, Louis Tomlinson, One Direction fame.
Yes. When the Jonas Brothers broke up, One Direction was my boy band.
Okay.
So I was a big diehard One Direction fan, and I had texted Sabrina beforehand saying, hey, would you mind if I got a photo with Louis? If not, it's no big deal.
Sabrina's one of our old producers. She would have been a point of contact to come into our studio.
And Brian shut it down?
So Sabrina said, yeah, no problem. And then I got my photo. And then after I got the photo, Brian emailed me and goes, hey, the next time you come in, if you want to take a photo, you have to ask me to get it approved. And then
That's good producing. I stand by that. Sabrina's not the authority.
And then I replied back saying, oh, like, I got it approved by Sabrina, so I just figured it was okay. Like, sorry. And I texted Sabrina saying, was this an issue, like, from someone else? Like, if it is, then I feel so bad. I feel awful. And then I brought it up to Brian. He goes, I don't remember the situation.
No, I'm sorry. I have to agree with Brian here. Because, like, you know now that you work here for us, if we had somebody as big as Louis coming in, and then somebody from the, what department were you in at that time? Programming? Board op?
I was
Dave's producer.
Yeah.
Okay. So what if, Dave's new producer just shows up one morning, no offense to whoever that might be, and walks in the studio for a picture? I'm sure now that you work on the show, you'd be like, what are they doing there? Like, it'd be a little weird, to not have run it by our producer.
But I asked Sabrina.
Yeah.
Okay, if somebody asked you if they could take a picture, would you say, let me check with Brian and Val?
Yeah.
Or would you say, well, Sabrina never checked with Brian.
Well, that was out of my
so
control.
That's not like
that is out of my control.
Right, we can see now how you understand me better just to check with Brian here. I will say this in retrospect and learning of this now, I had no idea she was a Louis Tomlinson person before we hired her. She was the one that snuck in here and got that picture?
Yes.
Valerie was?
No, I was working.
She's the LT girl, we called her. Yeah.
That's how he called me.
Yeah. LT girl.
We
Here
have
she
no
goes.
memory of that whatsoever.
Yeah, I remember Louis Tomlinson coming on the show.
Well, you got your video up because of me.
Get more by searching Val Show on the iHeartRadio app.
104.3 My FM.
When you or your child are sick or hurt, it can be incredibly stressful.
So Hogue Urgent Care makes it easy with 11 locations that are open every day, caring for adults and children.
Save time. Go online first to check wait times and reserve a spot.
Feel better faster at HogueUrgentCare.com.
Find your fright at Six Flags Fright Fest, lurking among the nightmarish mazes and scare zones of the living dead. Or take your fright for a bone-chilling ride on heart-pounding coasters in the shadows. At every turn, you'll find your fright, or your fright will find you. Buy a season pass and admission to Fright Fest is free at the thrill capital of fear. Fright Fest, presented by Snickers. How sweet.
Introducing my new Airbrush Flawless Foundation, an innovation foundation for your most flawless, looking complexion yet. With magic perplexium to reduce the appearance of wrinkles by up to 22%. Try my new Airbrush Flawless Foundation and you will find out that flawless is for you. Available in 44 shades for a gorgeous, flawless, natural matte finish. Find your flawless at charlottetilbury.com.
As a small business owner, you expect the best. But when my donut mixer broke down the night before Valentine's Day, one of our busiest days, I couldn't help but imagine. No more donuts! No!
Another 1-star review.
But I used my line of credit from Chase to get a new mixer just in time for the afternoon rush.
Whatever happens, access cash with a business line of credit from Chase. Get started today. Visit chase.com/business credit. Make more of what's yours. Subject to approval, additional terms, conditions, and restrictions apply. Chase business checking account required. Participants compensated. JP Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC. Equal opportunity lender.
Contractor license 1047-781. There's a lot of people out there. A lot of people who can qualify.